We are the chosen people of the sun. We shall overcome. We have surely won, brother. Do you know your heritage? Sister, do you know, Lion tribe of Judah, the fourth son will go. It's a constant struggle. Don't you run, no, 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 no. I shot the deputy. He had to go. We are the chosen people of the sun. We shall overcome. We have surely won. Them want us dead, never to get ahead. Yah has a plan instead, but there will be much bloodshed. Trouble, 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 but don't you run, no, no. Take up your sword and go, go, go. We are the chosen people of the sun. We shall overcome. We have surely won. We are the chosen, yes, people of the sun, oh yeah. We shall overcome. We have surely won. We won. Never mind that white man. He's done all he can. But yeah, he will hold my hand. Oh yeah, brothers. So my brothers and sisters in Montego Bay, Kingston, Jamaica, Lion tribe of Judah, everywhere. We are the chosen, the true Israelites, the cream of the crop. We are the chosen. We are the chosen people of the sun. Oh yeah, we shall overcome. Oh yeah, we have surely won. Never mind the trouble around you. Never mind how it looks. Peace, family. I don't know what happened to the music, but it seems as if they wouldn't turn the volume up on the next song. I couldn't hear nothing. So I don't know what they're doing, but you know, I wouldn't put it past them. Always doing something to try to sabotage what I'm doing. Always been doing it for years. For years they've been sabotaging or trying to sabotage what I do because the honesty, the truth is, when it comes to the pale faced man, he really is a soft little punk. I ain't gonna even use no profane language in this show. And I'm gonna tone that down. Period. To probably nothing. Don't even need it. Maybe in some comedy, maybe. But the reality is this pale faced man is a whiny, spineless little creature that hides behind any and everything that he feels is strong. He's a parasitic creature, a parasite always needing a host, something to latch on to, something to give it life as it sucks the life out of it. He is a vampire. There's a vampirish nation of creatures. The European is a vampirish nation of creatures. That's why they still like bloody meat. You go to a steakhouse and the European got the reddest steak in the steakhouse because that's what they used to. After all these thousands of years, after all the PhDs and the college degrees and high IQs, after being able to fly helicopters in the air and create a military gang called the United States of America military and send them all over the world and conquer other nations and make them do your bidding and let you come in and blow up their kids or children, blow up their hospitals and take their gold, kill their leaders. You know what I'm saying? It's just this white, pale-faced devil is nothing more than death everywhere he goes. He gets on his planes and he flies to different parts of the world and he rapes little children. You don't get in really trouble for it. He's a Catholic priest and, he raping little boys all the time, sticking his penis in their butts, making them smell his scrotum and play with his back and rub his bumps on his ass. I'm gonna say that. And rub the bumps on his ass. He happy with being a global pedophile all over the world. He's known. His history is etched in stone. You know what I'm saying? So the pale-faced man at this point in time is trying to take humanity to being unhumane, where there is no more humanity in the human life. And if you take away humanity, you take away us. Definitely. That's why they spend so much time trying to come in our neighborhoods, going all in our barbershops, trying to get the barbers to convince us to go down to one of the sites and get popped. I even seen in our city here, in Little Benton Harbor, Michigan, where a residential street had a, a V19 site, a V19 vac site on the street. Like, wow, did somebody open up their house to let this be? I mean, are we that gone into loving pale faces that we just allow our houses to become sites where they come in and do the Tuskegee experiments all over again on us? Like, for real, are we that dumbed down? Have we become lovers of pale faces so much until we just let them tell us, you need this, get this jab? I don't have to get it. Because check this out. Tonight's topic is about the N.B.A. not having to get the jab. But guess who else don't have to get the jab? The White House staff doesn't have to get the jab. The World Health Organization don't have to get the jab. The CDC don't have to get the jab. Now the N.B.A. Okay, so are they going to come and tell the people that want to go watch them in person that they got to get the jab? Are the basketball players going to allow such? They don't know about the dangers of the jab. So they really will let their fans come in and pay all that money to get in, to sit down just to watch them play. They crave fame so that much that they would put people's lives in danger and cause folks to get maimed possibly for life. And even you're not going to really live that long, they say, for those that got the jab, maybe 2 to 3 years. This is out here. This is alleged. Information is out here about the dangers of this particular jab. To me, it's the mark of the beast. And I spent July 4th in Philadelphia at Geno Jennings' temple or church, so-called debating him on the shot being the mark of the beast. And I still firmly believe that. And I told Geno Jennings in front of his whole holiness church that's all over the globe, I told them that on July 4th, Joe Biden is going to come and speak. And I believe he's going to double down on those of us that don't want this damn shot. I believe that's what's going to happen. I told them that you can go to the First Church of God. What is it called? I don't know what Geno Jennings Church is called at this time. First something. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, Geno Jennings, the video is up with me and him debating on July 4th about this jab. And what I told him has come to pass. Now, they blowed me off when I was there, like I didn't know what I was talking about. Why did I have on glasses? All kind of stupid questions. But they blowed off what I had to say. But what I said was right, because now the military has to be forced to get the shot. I think in Delaware, the soldiers, the veterans, won't even get any health care now at the VA. See, they want to make everybody fall in line with them as if they created us. The European has a complex, a creator complex. He wants to assume the role of the creator of life because he feels now that he can take billions of lives and he has the right and authority to do that. He seems as if he created us. I mean, that's the way he's acting. To me, he's too bold for himself. People like that need to get hit in the head with, wine bottles and shit, beer bottles. That's type of motherfucker. You just take about 40-ounce bottle, bow, just bust their head. What you mean you gonna give me a shot and you ain't taking it? Let's see how that's gonna work. Let me see you try that one. Okay, now, what are the dangers? Any dangers? Well, yeah, I'm going to give you this shot, and you can't sue me if the shot kills you. Well, your parents or relatives or, your wife, spouse, and whatever, your husband, you can't sue if you die. If you get maimed and mucked all up for the rest of your life and you twisted up and your blood cells are clotting, and you ain't doing that well, your heart done swole up, damn been about to bust. Your kidneys is shriveled up like raisins and shit. Your prostate swole so big it's like 2 grapefruits put together. A little small pumpkin pie cooker. So what you really want, Honky? They want to totally and completely control every being on the planet, but save and preserve those he feels is important. Now, that level of insanity has to be resisted. Only sane people are going to have to step forth and resist the tyranny of these tyrannified governments. You know, the word tyranny is in the word tyranny. Just drop the Y and you find the word tranny. And the trannies are here. The transgenders are here with this tyrannical government in America and across the world, trying to globalize the world, killing everybody everywhere that they feel is not important. That's a serious, prideful complex, and that person needs to be challenged and done away with. Can't have fear and phobias and all that now. This is not the time for that. I feel you, Linus one. You ain't got to take the shot, but I do. What makes you more important than me? Don't you put your pants on like I do, Joe Biden? Oh, that's right. You a hologram. You don't even exist. Poof. You Puff the Magic Dragon. Joe Biden is Puff the Magic Dragon. He Casper the Friendly Ghost. He don't even exist. He's a holographic creature. Ain't nothing going on at the White House. It's all a farce. It's a show. It's a wag the dog type shit. Ooh, excuse me. I wasn't supposed to cuss. It's a wag the dog type boo-boo going on in the White House. Yeah, you ever seen Wag the Dog, the movie with Dustin Hoffman's little long, parrot big self? Yeah, have you seen it? Well, if you ain't seen it, go check it out. Wag the Dog, the movie. Hollywood always telling itself. You just got to pay attention to what they're saying and how they're saying it. You see what I mean? Just pay attention to what they're saying, family, and how they're saying it. I see you dropping off the counter. I don't know if they're knocking y'all off or you're getting off on your own. If you're still on, y'all can still see me. Put a 1 in the chat, family. Because these devils knock me off, and I don't even be knowing it because sometimes the word I speak is too strong for them. But I don't care at this time. You know, the pale-faced man claims he's so damn tough. And he got so, he's the toughest thing on the planet. You know, he thinks, okay, thank you. He thinks that he's the toughest thing on the planet. He got all these fight clubs, and UFC, and he got boxing and wrestling, you know what I'm saying, professional wrestling, college wrestling, high school wrestling. And he's the teacher who get on the ground and grapple you and play with your testicles and booty and, put his penis all on your head. And he called it wrestling. And it's that Greco-Roman wrestling, that gay-looking wrestling. But he's in charge of it, He created tennis and basketball, all the sporting events that we love, to sit in front of the television, waste our time watching. Grown men run up and down the court shooting a basketball, and grown men that are like 6'5" on the average, 6'4", 6'5" on the average, makes it much easier to dunk and, whatever. But anyway, we love the game of basketball. But check this out. A lot of times when you have a son that's a good basketball player, he may be in the 5th grade, and I mean he's good. He can really play. It's a lot of times it's a pale-faced stalker there in the stands that you never know about, watching your son. And when y'all move from one state to another, if there's a breakup in the house, they already know it. They follow you until you get to high school, and then you hear about the scouts coming from the coach, head coach, high school coach. There's some scouts going to be here tonight. They've been watching you, so and so and so and so. Blah, 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 blah. Play your best game tonight, because this is your opportunity to impress them. And if you impress them enough, they can get you into the NBA. They are an agent of the N.B.A, a scout. You know what a scout is in the military? Somebody that goes out and finds the enemy. That's what the scouts do. They go out and find the enemy after we blow them up. The scouts kill them off. The scouts go in and get all the vital information. Yeah, the scouts see them from a distance. The scouts know where they are. They told where to go get them. They all dead though. See, dead. Well, a lot in some mission where they die. You know, they've been killed. They send the scout out to get the information off their bodies and stuff. Like in Dead Presidents when Bokeem Woodbine wanted to go out and do some reconnaissance. He said, them dead gooks over there. They probably got some vital information for us. That's what I'm talking about. He called it reconnaissance. But it's scouting. So in the military, they're scouting, want to get information. You don't know they're coming. And sometimes there's missions where the people aren't dead. They got to get information on the people that's living. See how they maneuver and at what time they lay down and who seems to have the authority among us. So they watch you from a long distance with binoculars. Heavy duty, high speed binoculars that you can even see at nighttime. This pale-faced man has made being a warrior, a scary warrior, easy for himself. You have to know this. And so they scout your son. It's a stalker in reality. But if it can get our son, can get us out of the hood and make our life better, his life better, and excel, and so they say make a life better. If they get a chance to go to the N.B.A, of course, oh my God, they've made it now. And they're making all these millions of dollars, so hey, they can do all types of things, but they don't have to get this shot that you have to get. Mommy, daddy, uncle, auntie, niece, nephew, cousin, friends of the players, do they got to get the shot? What about their wives? Do they got to get the shot? What about just fans that want to come see them and been watching them for years, but I don't know why? Do they got to get the shot? I bet they're going to do that. And I want to see how the players going to react to this. Are they going to come out and say, well, I'm not going to play because I don't think the fans should be forced to get this poison or this whatever, however they want to phrase it, in their bodies. I don't support it. I wonder how many are going to do that. Are they going to say, well, I got a family to feed, so I got to bounce this ball up and down the court, bruh. I got to shoot this ball. I got to do these drop back fades and baseline hooks, and I got to come off the baseline, dunking on them. I got to be in the gym. I got to get my body ready. I got to play ball. And it's something. The N.B.A, basketball. They're playing basketball. They're playing basketball. Remember that song? They're playing basketball. I think Curtis Blow made that or something, didn't he? Put that in the chat, family. If y'all, some of you old heads out there, didn't Curtis Blow make that song Basketball? Back in the day, back in the 80s or something like that, late 70s. So you want to get that song? Which one you talking about? The last song I was playing or something? I ain't get to play but one. We are the chosen, people of the sun. You like people of the sun, okay. Yeah, you can get that, sister. The whole collection for $25. Just put 25 on the Cash App, and I'll send it right to you. Whole collection. I think it's like 4 CDs. I'm gonna break it. Okay, great. I'm gonna break it down and to where I can get it on 2 CDs eventually. I don't want to be giving people 4 CDs, whatever. It'll be 2 CDs, and if I, once I get to a point where I want to be, I'll be putting them on IUSBs because, CDs is like they're really fading them out, And I also wanted one day, put my records on vinyl because record players are coming back, and I want my stuff on vinyl, like back in the day with that crackling sound. All right, so I'm gonna do that eventually too, and I'm gonna have some T-shirts coming out on the website soon. With brother get you a sister, sister get you a brother, drop the other, both up here on the front of the T-shirt, or I might put it on the back. It all depends. But T-shirts are coming out hopefully next week's family, and I'll be on the website next week, going live on the website www.disenchantment.com. dot dawayisrael.com. Let me hold on for a second. Let me pull it up. Let me just share my screen and show you right quick the website. All right, you can see this is my website, the House of Dawa Israel. Dawa's place for his music, books, and DVDs, and soon to come t-shirts and comic books, adult comic books with my way of writing, the words that I've been using for years. I'm not going to say them online, but right now, but some of you all have heard the words I've used. You've been my Facebook friends for years, so you know I use words nobody else uses. I make up words, and now I'm going to incorporate those words into my own comic books, and they will be conscious comic books, but they will be adult comic books, as well as the t-shirts, sweatshirts coming up for the winter. Until the pale-faced man decides that money will be no longer used by me because I am a public nuisance and I have not stopped my fight against his wicked self. And when he decides to go completely digital and locks people like myself out of this society because we won't get the jab, that's fine. But this is my place on my website, family. I'll be going live soon on this website, and hopefully next week I'll be able to go live. But that's going to be a paid subscription, excuse me. But it'll only be $10 a month, and it will be, if you want to pay up front, it'll be $100 for the year. If you want to pay monthly, you can do that too. That's why I'm going to have it set up $10 a month. And you'll be able to get me live, because I can't keep going live on YouTube and through StreamYard, and they messing with the videos. I can't do that. I want everything I say to be just the way I said it, okay? And I'm going to use WordPress to connect to my website so that I can live stream. And again, there'll be a subscription. I'll put videos on YouTube from now and then, but I'm going to be definitely going live on this site soon. Much less on here, you see. And again, t-shirts are coming and comic books are coming. As soon as I get the copyrights for the comic books and the trademarks and things, then I'll start telling you the titles and showing you the artwork. And the artwork will be mine because I am an artist. I do draw. So the artwork, the cover, from the cover to the finish will be mine. All I need the comic book company to do is put the graphics to it. It'll be all my artwork. I'm an artist. I got a lot of talent. So I'm thankful to the Most High for those talents. Now, let's get back to the N.B.A. Now, you draw to Davida, that's wonderful. Excellent. And unlike John, you can be just calm and cool and collective in your own spot, your own space, and you can draw and make things come to life. It's a wonderful feeling. Dawa invests in crypto. I hear it's tied to pedophilia and adrenochrome and the wickedness that's underneath the currents of America. So that's why I haven't tapped into that. But I don't know. See, that's the thing. I don't really want to carry on in the pale-faced man society anymore, just acting as if everything is okay. I think I'm going to take the road to go against the pale-face and just pull out of society because I don't really need it. It needs me. And I'm not willing to give any more of my time to the pale-faced man, you see. So therefore, I have to get ready to separate myself from this pale-face because he's not going to leave me alone or any of us. So we need to either separate from this devil, or we need to just go and embrace him and just go on and get the jab. And if you live, you live. And if you don't, you don't. Because at the end of the day, every person has free will. That's the beauty of this thing. That's why I still need to be jealous or angry at anybody for their choices. You make a choice that you want to get the shot, go right ahead. You grown, do what you want. But I'm saying, for me, I'm not getting it. I don't see anything that the pale-faced man has on this other side of the world that makes me want to get a shot. I don't want to see juvenile rap. I don't want to see Snoop Dogg. I don't want to see 50 Cent. Men that's still like 50 years old calling themselves Snoop Dogg. And men that's 50 years old calling themselves 50 Cent. You know, why I don't need to see. I'm not getting no shot to go see these clowns we've been listening to on the internet with videos and for free. And I never buy their records. So what the hell am I going to get a shot for? Just to go sit up in a concert venue and look at these nuts rap about stuff the average person doesn't even have, ain't gonna ever obtain in life. Got these young men out here trying to obtain it and acting a fool to get it, getting money, and none of them really living like that. So these people are deceptive. Why would I want to spend my life, the rest of my days on the planet? Oh, I got this shot, man, because I want to go to, 50 Cent concert. I'm going to see a nigga. I'm 50 years old. I'm going to see a nigga named 50 Cent with a whole bunch of Negroes on the stage running around with no shirt on, pants hanging off their ass. I'm finna get a shot for that? I'm going to get a shot to go watch grown men bounce basketballs up and down the court and possibly beat each other's brains out over fouls because they got to win this game for their region or whatever. They got to get to the playoffs. And what the fuck? I'm not getting no shot at my arm to watch you damn 6'9" Negroes dunk basketballs. That shit is easy for you Negroes. The hell am I getting a shot and telling my wife, baby, you need to get a shot? And my sons and daughters, y'all get the shot. And my nephews and nieces, y'all can get a shot. And my sisters and brothers, y'all need to get the shot. What the hell? Are you serious to look to participate in watching basketball, going to a basketball game, buying a jersey, God dang it, with $75, $80, $90, $100, $150 to put on my back? But my arm done swole up, like I got a bullfrog in it. I can't see. My eyes, I'm getting sicker and sicker, my testicles done swole up like 2 damn grapefruits. My prostate, big as a little pumpkin, but hey, I got the shot. So, hey, I had to get the shot. I had to. I got a job. I got to feed my children. I got to get the shot. I had to. I was forced. No, it's all your free will. Nobody has to get a shot. And you're not going to tell me again, I got to get one when the N.B.A. doesn't. Negroes that just bounce basketballs, shoot basketballs, block basketballs, lay up basketballs. I got to get a shot, but they don't? What makes them so important? The pale-faced man seems like to me he's protecting his investment, his slaves. He's protecting his slaves. These are high-priced slaves. I can't just let them just walk away from the game. This is how I live. This is how they travel and go all over the world on your dime. This is how you see basketball coaches in different parts of the world parlaying on your dime. You went to the basketball game. You up there throwing popcorn and hollering and screaming, leave out the game with no voice. Grown men, 5, 6, 7 deep in the car. So many of them in the car like midgets at a circus. All them damn jerseys, all them colorful jerseys, look like some clowns. Look like a circus car. All on, I'm going to the game. 4, 5, 6, 7 states over. Grown ass me. Playing too damn much. Wearing Nikes all the time. You 50 years old. You don't wear no damn regular shoes no more. You a player. You just play all the damn time. Just play. Man, the game on. I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game. The game. You watching the game? You want to watch the game tonight? Nigga know all the statistics of other men. I know everything he done. Niggas rose since he came out in 1984 when he was at Michigan State. Nigga, I was watching him. I've been watching them niggas grow. You don't know him like I know him, nigga. happy as hell to talk to each other and the sparkle in their eyes because they talking about another man on the basketball court that they've been watching since he was in high school. What? You've been watching since he was in high school? You sight like you talking about a woman. Your eyes all big. You ready to fight a Negro because your favorite ball player might be in trouble, can't play. Oh, if they fall, hurt their knee, oh, you feel like you hold your knee. Grown men, 40, 50 years old, 60, walking around with jerseys and baseball caps. No wonder the youth is off. Ain't no wisdom in that. Like a clown. You don't look like no damn man. Like when I was coming up, we looked at men and men dressed accordingly. You might see a man in some penny loafers. When they became a man, 40 years old, all the cologne was on, the Dobb hat, the white polo shirt or whatever with the feather was on the hat, and some slacks. Ain't wearing no damn basketball shorts and jerseys. What the hell done happened to men? Following other men dick ride. Yeah, that's what you're doing. I'm watching the game. I'm watching the game. Go out and spend $100, $200 on a basketball party. Got all them ribs, you eating all that damn pork, putting the pork in your belly, making your erectile dysfunction even worse. You already can't please your woman but no more than 5 minutes because you've been watching them pale faces doing what they tell you to do. Now you're filling your belly with all that damn pork ribs, spare ribs at the game party, and you just you want to get it up, but you can't. Erectile dysfunction, yeah. Erectile dysfunction, you can't get it up. It go this way, but it don't know how to go that way no more because you done clogged up all the capillaries and blood vessels. Dumbass, watching some sports. Basketball to be exact. Man, LeBron is the best. LeBron is the GOAT, Negro. He way better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan ain't got nothing. Negroes be arguing to the point where they start throwing blows. I mean, trying to knock each other's teeth out. Literally. Trying to bust each other's noses and black each other's eyes and body slam each other out on the concrete in the yard. Fighting. Shooting. Over basketball. Who was the best? I mean, like for real grown men. And the women just so tired. They just said, hell, they just gonna go on. They'll sit down and let you watch the game, watch it with you. And they done had to come and convert over to watching sports with your dumb ass. You watch it, they got to watch it. There ain't gonna be no peace in the house. They don't get none of your damn attention. Then you go to bed upset, and you go to bed feeling funny about the goddamn game. Your team lost. You can't even sleep right. You jumping and jacking in your sleep. You really affected. Got your son out there every day, hot heat, all in Florida. Yeah, you gotta practice, boy. You want to be the best, don't you? No, you want him to be the best with your fanatical self. Crazy because you want your son to be the best NBA player there is. Like when you don't do that, you're really doing something. Playing basketball don't mean you intellectual. It don't mean you spiritual. It don't mean you deserve no wife because you got all that money. Some of them dudes is idiots. Plain idiots. Get all this money, and then they stop playing ball, and 2 or 3 years ain't got a damn dime, begging you for quarters and nickels. Don't mean you smart because you playing basketball. Don't mean you got morals because you play basketball. What the hell is that? Then they say the basketball is rigged. If you get to a baseball game and somebody knock and do a grand slam into the stands, they don't ask for the baseball back. But let that basketball go up in the stand. They want that motherfucker back. You ain't taking no basketball out that stadium. That's what I hear. I hear they got mechanical balls. They can make the ball bounce way up in the air off the rim and bounce another time and hit the damn backboard and go in. Oh! We really crazy brothers over basketball. We the Negroes and broke, they busted their knee up for life trying to get to the NBA. Tore their damn Achilles tendons, tore it all up, just ripped it to shreds, trying to get to the NBA. Broke their damn hand who knows how many times, trying to get to the NBA. Done got shot and killed because they so good and somebody jealous in the hood, trying to get to the NBA. Got your family members all depending on you, putting all that pressure on you just to get to the NBA. Because you feel like you a star now in the NBA. So you're telling me again, I got to get a shot to go look at big head LeBron James, at receding hairline LeBron James. I got to get a shot? For real? Are you serious right now? I need to get a shot. My empress needs to get a shot. You want my children to get a shot, all our grandchildren. We done jumped in the SUV, we rented, and we come here to watch this game. And I got all the money to pay, and we got to have a shot to come in here and watch these Negroes that we see on TV and on the internet that we pay subscriptions for. $15 a month, whatever, you might get sports center. I don't know how much it costs. But now I gotta get a shot too, just to watch these ball players. Men throwing a basketball into a hoop. I need to jeopardize my life and my future just to do that. But they don't have to. Let's go to the article here. Let me share this screen. Now, y'all see this, what it says? Sources, NBA players won't be required to get the COVID-19 vaccination. If this is true or is this just alleged? Don't really know. But let's look at the video, family, shall we?
The slider? Nah. The changeup? Oh, I've got it. Curveball. Never halfway.
Hankook Tire, official tire of Major League Baseball.
Fuji and Baxter Holmes report N.B.A. will not require players to get vaccinated against COVID-19 this season, according to league sources. We now bring in our senior insider, Adrian Wojnarowski, and more on this developing story. Woj, can you tell us more about these negotiations between the league and the N.B.A. Players Association?
Richard, listen, the N.B.A. would love to have all of their players vaccinated, and they wish that the union would agree to that idea and that players would get vaccinated just like team officials are going to have to, and coaches and staff around players will have to be vaccinated this season. But that's continued to be a non-starter with the Players Association in their talks with the league. And there's still I think protocols and issues to work through before they get to exactly what this is going to look like this season. But I think the one thing that both sides know for sure right now, and certainly our reporting is confident is that the union is not going to relent on the issue of vaccinations, that players will not be required to have to be vaccinated. And so there's still going to be a number of players who are going to have to play this season under very different protocols, guidelines than their teammates.
Now you heard what they said, family. The staff gonna have to get the shot. See, the staff is expendable, but them players, it's like, damn, do you got a chip in the players? I mean, do you own them? Is a patent on the players? Why come the staff don't have to get? I mean, gotta get it, but the players don't. I mean, like, damn, for real. The staff gotta get it, but the players don't have to get the shot. See, when you start telling people, well, you got to get it, but I don't have to. Now, you know what you're telling me? You're telling me that this shot is dangerous as hell. This is what you're telling me. That's the first thing my mind thinks. You ain't got to get it, but I do. Oh, okay. Because you make more money than me? Because you're in a better position than me or something financially? That's why I got to do it, but you don't have to do it. That's why my wife has to do it, but yours doesn't have to do it. Like, what makes you think you have the nerve to be able to pull that one off? You know the nerve you got to have to try to be able to pull that off? Telling someone they got to take a shot you don't have to take, and your family doesn't have to take it? Like, at what point does the pale-faced man's pride just go on? At what point does it stop? Because, I mean, this is ridiculous. It's the pale-faced man that's doing this. And woman. Your governors, male and female, during this time have been accused of letting elderly die in nursing homes. And they haven't gotten in trouble for it. It's like these people have immunity. They do what they want. So they have to be the shapeshifters of the world or something, some other type of entity that's not really human at all. Of course, they're not human. They don't have human. They don't have hue. I mean, they're not human because they don't have hue. But it's something deeper than that with these creatures. It has to be something deeper because the way they walk around on Earth was so prideful, like a Obama. Knowing he was responsible for the death of Gaddafi, can still get on the internet and smile? Like, really? Not have to talk about that? Not be grilled by the people about that? Now, I'm not an Arab fan and all that type of stuff, but Muammar Gaddafi was one of the best minds, as far as I'm concerned, when it comes down to a leader, giving out the wealth and sharing the wealth, giving a family that marries 50 grand to kick off the start of their marriage. I mean, like, that's what I consider real leadership. No matter who's doing it, that needs to be acknowledged. This is what Gaddafi was doing. So why would Obama and the Obama administration demonize the man like he was so terrible? Even when they was killing him all on national TV live, he said, what did I do to you? See, this country has a way of bribing folks with their little green dollars. It's like the green dollar has a spell on us, ooh, or something on it, because when people see it, the crispy new $100 bills or whatever they show them in the suitcases, like they lose their mind. They just go against their own people. They lose all their judgment and morals and every damn thing. They just say, the hell with it. I'm just going to go along with it and just, yeah, I kill them. Traitors. The pale-faced man makes traitors everywhere he go. He need that. He needs traitors so he can maneuver through the land, molesting the children in the land, killing them, blowing up their hospitals, changing their spiritual beliefs. Yeah, he needs to be able to turn them into transgenders and, rape them and make them feel like they were born gay and all this. He needs to be able to do those types of things because this is his culture. This is what he come here to do. He's a master at it. Now he's on the earth telling you, well, you got to get this shot. I don't have to get it because I just don't. And don't ask me any questions on why I don't. Just you got to do it. Okay, this sounds like a bar fight. And you get about to get busted in the head with this damn beer bottle. Because you're talking out the side of your neck. There's no way people should stand up. People should lay down or sit down, excuse me, and give their arms over to folks that's telling them, well, you got to just take this, but I don't. But again, it's your own free will. So if you want to do that, you can. You go right ahead and give yourself over to the beast. If that's what you want to do, you do that. But don't be looking at the ones that don't want to do that like it's like something's wrong with us. Because it's not us, it's you. You're the fool. You don't want to run and let this pale-faced man poison you with his shots. And he don't even tell you what's in it. And when somebody do tell you, he says medical misinformation, take the videos down. All this because he's the only one that can give the narrative of this story. If you don't have a PhD and you're not signed on by him, then you're not important. What you say doesn't mean anything. That's how the pale-faced man does it. Then he got his news media that's lackeys, and they're going to just say whatever he says say because that's what they do. They just repeat what comes from the boss's mouth. They're just mouthpieces for the boss. And that's it. It's just a whole pale-faced man has created a world where he can be a global liar, a global criminal. That's why he set up the criminal justice system, because he's a criminal. How do you think he can set up a criminal justice system with CSI and pulling the piece of your hair out your head, putting it under his microscope and find out who you are and what day you was born? I mean, who sits down and does all that? Figure all that out. You go in a house and drinks a glass of grape juice. He come in there with a duster, dust the prints, and come right to your damn house. 4, 5 states over. Criminals do that. The pale-faced man is the greatest criminal on the planet, greatest thief there is. So, of course, he came here and established thievery. He calls it the United States government. They're thieves. They're all immigrants. The children of immigrants. They don't belong here. Why should we be afraid of them? For what? Punk-ass immigrants? I'm going to be scared of an immigrant? Ain't no damn way. Why? I know the land. Why be scared of an immigrant? Then that fear is just got to go. Why do indigenous men, why are we so concerned about ball playing? Don't we play enough ball? I mean, like I said, men 50 and 60 years old walking around with jerseys and baseball caps, talking about arguing, all in the barbershops arguing, all in the stores talking about the stats. You watching the game tonight? Ain't got nothing to talk about but the game. Nothing. Only time your face light up is when you're talking about men in shorts, running them down the court, playing basketball. You have nothing else to talk about. You're a grown man. That's what you know in life. That's what you spend your time learning. It's the statistics of another man. How many field free throws he usually make a year. You really sitting up, holding the spots in your brain that talk about how many free throw shots a grown-ass basketball player is making? You got a space in your brain to retain that knowledge? Like, what man gives a damn? Basketball enjoy you Negroes crazy. While the pale-faced man got your balls. Holding your whole scrotum sack right here. He can trade you when he want to, send you to another state. He made a deal with somebody else and said, you ain't had nothing to do with it. You gonna play ball. Wherever I tell you to go and play ball at. I want to put you with another team. I'm putting you with another team. You better shut up. You want to live in that big old house you living in, ain't you? Don't you? Huh? Well, you better shut your mouth. You do what I tell you. When I say bounce the ball, you bounce the ball. When I blow the whistle, you stop. See how they got them Negroes, grown Negroes, 6'4", 240 pounds. They can run and stop when the whistle blows. They can be running like that's a lot of muscle. A lot of big ass man to be running and just stop when the whistle blows. Train. And then we all talk about on the internet. Men like Stephen A. or K. or Stephen A. Smith always running. I think that's his name. Running his mouth about ball players. Was calling Kwame Brown a bust for years, and that's what your life about. Watching men play basketball, like that's what you do for a living. You only do it because the pale-faced man made a way for it to be done. It's not important. Being a sports newscaster is not important. You ain't special. You just got a job because the pale-faced man needs somebody to report men running up and down the court. And that happens to be your goofy ass. Referees. All these folks get paid, because somebody else running up and down a basketball court. Grown men. And then the crazy thing is, you don't even have your own league. All these years you've been getting screwed over by agents and all this, and you ain't got your own league yet. You just want to keep on taking them orders from pale faces. Why you just can't get your own league? If you want to play so badly, if it's just in your blood, you got to do it. Concerned about basketball, but not who got your balls. Family's about an hour. That's all I really do. And I still can't share the screen and let nobody come on and speak. But I thank you all for being with me for this hour and listen to my little logic here. Hopefully it made some sense. If it did, you want to hit the Cash App, please do so. Thank you so much. In advance, remember I got t-shirts coming out hopefully next month. Or next week, excuse me. That's what I want to do next week, about the end of the month. If not the end of the month, I know they'll be coming out next month. T-shirts. I going to be going live on the website with a subscription page where in order for you to see me live, you're going to have to pay $10 per month or $100 up front, which you'll get $20 off. 2 months will be off. So it'll be $100 for the year. You have access to all my live videos. I'm going to stop going on YouTube because they're always censoring me and deleting my pages and not letting me, get where I want to be. So, and yeah, why they keep wearing dresses, brother? Because the pale-faced man wants to see that. That's why. Because he's in charge of it and he's a sissy. And at night he wearing dresses too. He just don't come out of the game with him. He got dresses on his mom at his wife's house. He believe me, he got some dresses in the closet. Them basketball execs, a lot of them is gay anyway. If you look at the basketball court, let me show y'all something before I let you go. All right, family, I'm going to show you all this and I'm going to let you go. It's a basketball court. But I want to ask you, can you find the 2 sexual organs on this basketball court that I'm about to show you? Can you find the sexual organs on this basketball court I'm about to show you? Okay, right here, family. This is the court. Look at this here court and tell me, can you find the 2 sexual organs on this court. Who can see it? There are two sexual organs on this court here. And this gymnasium means center for naked exercise. That's what gymnasium means. That's Greco-Roman for center for naked exercise. Now, who can point out the two sexual organs on the basketball court? I'm going to give y'all about another minute. Somebody can see if you can point them out. Two sexual organs on the basketball court. Nobody seems to be coming up with any guesses. Sisters say ding-a-ling and boobs. Penis to penis. Penis to penis. Penis to penis. That's what the tapping of the butt for. They're gay. Yeah. All of them ain't, but you see Dwayne Howard, he came out and grabbed another man's testicles. Let me see if I can get that video. Let me see if I can get that video. Hold on. All right, family, I'm going to show you this last video. I'm going to let y'all go. I'm in it right here. Now watch the White Howard. Watch the White Howard. Now see what he just did? See how he put his hand on that man's testicles? Watch it again. Watch it again now. See that? See that? This is another reason why we need to cancel basketball. Because straight men, we don't do this. Look at that. Straight men don't do that. One more time. See that how the brother jumped? Grabbed his hand immediately. Now, he doing that so the camera can see it. Obviously, that wasn't just haphazard. The camera followed him. And then he got caught up with a transgender. Then he got caught up saying his booty was sore. Who comes out basketball player talking about their booty sore for a game? What you been doing, Dwight? A lot of them cats is funny. You feel me? Anyway, family, that's as far as I'm going to go for the night. So catch me tomorrow this same time. I might be going live. I might not. It depends. I don't know yet. I might just get a thought in my mind and decide to go live tomorrow around this same time. Family, till you see my face again, may the Most High take care of you and yours. Brother man, get you a sister. Sister, get your brother. Drop the other both of you. Peace. Halito.